news just coming in. The centre has informed the Supreme Court that COVID-19 inoculation guidelines issued by the Union Health Ministry do not envisage forcible vaccination without obtaining the consent of an individual. Now, on the issue of exempting persons with disabilities from producing vaccination certificates, the centre, we understand, has now told the Apex Court that it has not issued any SOP that makes it mandatory to carry the vaccination certificate for any purpose. The centre, in its affidavit, which was of course filed in response to a plea that's been filed by an NGO seeking door-to-door priority COVID-19 vaccination for persons with disabilities. So essentially the centre, of course, telling the Supreme Court that COVID-19 inoculation guidelines issued by the Union Health Ministry do not envisage forcible vaccination. Let's go across to Ananya, who's joining us live for more on this. Ananya, so what the centre is essentially saying is that even though in the larger public interest, it says it is issuing guidelines that people should get vaccinated, it is not mandatory.
Well, yes, exactly. The centre has clarified its position because remember that there has always been a kind of a controversy and conflict that the centre is forcing people to get vaccinated. However, now the centre is basically clarified in its clear affidavit that though it is pushing people to get vaccinated, though it's asking everyone to get vaccinated in the public interest, but then without the consent of any person, he or she cannot be vaccinated. It has been clarified through an affidavit before the top court of the country. Remember that this is a petition which was seeking a door-to-door vaccination for those who are disabled people, and in this the centre has clarified its position, clearly saying that nobody can be forced to get a vaccine shot. And in fact, it has also been stated that the vaccination certificates are not mandatory for any kind of services and they are not a compulsion. In fact, it is on the person itself to give consent for taking a vaccination. But the centre clarifies that it is still pushing and asking people to get vaccinated in the public interest, in order to maintain the public health system there. Back to you.
All right, Ananya reporting on that. Thank you. Now, after the Punjab Chief Minister, Charanjit